Let's go over the answers to these quiz questions. Each of these lines of code creates a string variable, and I wanted to know what is the value that goes inside the string variable. That means we need to evaluate this expression, which includes string concatenation. Part A says string order number equals order number semicolon 23. The value that gets stored in this variable is order number semicolon 23. Notice that there's no space after the semicolon because the end quote is right after the semicolon. Since this is a string literal concatenated with an integer literal, then the whole thing just turns into a string. For part B, the right-hand side of the equal sign evaluates to the string, "You were served by Jack." There's a space here because there's a space right before we have the end quote. For part C, this string evaluates to, "You are 2 cups away from a free drink." The number 2 is an integer literal value here because it's not in quotes. It's just a plain number 2. Since we have an integer concatenated with a string, it just becomes a string. And all these parts are combined together. So we pretend to squish them together, and that's why there's no spaces right here, because there's no space after the R, and there's no space before the cups, so our 2 cups is all combined with no spaces.